Hi, I'm Adam. Welcome to Jazz Hacks with TrueRMU. If we were going to have a contest and we were going to have the two contestants be the left hand and the right hand, and the question was which was more important when you're playing jazz, who do you think would win? Of course, the left hand has the foundations and it's making all the sounds that support the right hand, and the right hand, of course, is the flashy one. It's the one that's playing the crazy solos, right? So which one is more important, the foundation or the audible, the thing that we're listening to? In my mind, it's always the left hand, and I always tell my students the left hand is much more important than the right hand, even though the left hand is not the showy one. The left hand is setting up a groove, and without that groove, the right hand won't sound good no matter how good it's playing. Here, I'll show you. I'm going to play a simple blues, and I'm just going to, play a simple solo over the simple blues, and I'm going to play, pretty straight here. I'm going to endeavor to do the same thing, but I'm going to make my left hand sloppy. It's going to move a little early, it's going to be late, it's going to miss notes, but I'm going to try to do the same quality with my right hand. Some of you are probably saying, you cheated, Adam. You didn't play as good a solo on the right hand that time. I'm telling you that if that solo, which of course isn't perfect and it isn't brilliant, but if it was played over a good bass line, you wouldn't be complaining about it at all. The left hand is that important. Without the groove, my explorations don't sound that good. They sound bad because the left hand has given them nothing to stand on. Imagine, you're an athlete, and a really good one, and you're grooving down. If the ground beneath you is shaking because of an earthquake, it doesn't matter how good an athlete you are. You're going to be scared out of your mind, falling all over the place. So really, you've got to make sure that the left hand is sharp. And even if your right hand isn't that good, if the left hand is good, it's going to make it sound good. Here, I'll play the most simple right hand I can. Anything fancy in my right hand, but it works because I've got this groove in my left hand. The left hand knows when to come in and when to get out. It's vital that you make sure the left hand is hitting on all cylinders. Now, what if you're a guitar player? What if you're a horn player? Is there any kind of analogy? Yes, the band. The left hand is the band, and the right hand is the solo player. So if you are at a jam session and you find you're not sounding as good as you usually do and you're beating yourself up, there are several possibilities in play. One is that you really stink and you need to go back and practice. That's a possibility. But another possibility is that the band may not be backing you up. Now, they might actually be a good band. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes they could be really tight. But if they're not paying attention to you, if they're not grooving, even if they're all fantastic musicians, if they're not supporting you, you could be playing great and sound awful. So it may not be you, and you really have to figure out what's going on. And, of course, if you don't have a lot of experience, you may not know the difference between a band that's great that isn't backing you up versus a bad band that isn't backing you up. But there is a difference. So think about the groove. Think about the left hand. Think about the band. Of course, you want to have your act together. You want to have your right hand as sharp as it can be. But the two have to work together for there to be music. If you don't even have your left hand and the right hands good by themselves, you might want to check out TrueRMU.com. This is our online store where you can go and take lessons at the very beginning level. We have an entry-level blues course that's right for anyone who wants to get started, and we have more advanced classes for people that already know what they're doing but would like to fill in the holes. We will see you there.